Many beginners want to learn Linux but worry about damaging their existing Windows installation. The good news is that you can run Linux safely inside a virtual machine. In this video, I will show you how to install Linux using VirtualBox step by step. VirtualBox allows you to run Linux inside Windows, practice safely, learn without changing your computer, experiment freely. On the Windows laptop, we will install VirtualBox, and on the VirtualBox, we will install Ubuntu Linux VM. The requirements are a Windows laptop or a desktop. 8 GB minimum RAM is recommended, 25 GB free disk space, and an internet connection. The softwares needed will be VirtualBox and Ubuntu ISO image that we will download in the next steps. What is a virtual machine? A virtual machine behaves like a separate computer running inside your existing computer. On the physical hardware, there is a host operating system running, for example, Windows 10 or Windows 11. On that, we can install a virtualization software, for example, Oracle VirtualBox. And on the virtualization software, we can install several VMs. Please note that nothing in this demo will modify or delete your existing Windows installation. To download Oracle VirtualBox, go to the website http://www.virtualbox.org. Click download and VirtualBox platform package for Windows hosts. Next, we will download Ubuntu ISO image. For that, the URL is https://www.ubuntu.com/download/desktop. We will download the LTS image. LTS means long-term support. Since this download will take some time and it depends on the speed of internet connection, so I will pause these downloads since I have already downloaded them. To install VirtualBox, double click the installer. Click yes to allow the app to make changes to the device. Click next. Accept the terms of the license agreement. Click next. Let all the options be default. Click next. And click yes on this message. Click yes. Click next and click install. It will take a while to install Oracle VirtualBox. I'll pause the video and resume when it's completed. So the installation is completed, and let's the check mark with your Start Oracle VirtualBox and click Finish. Now the VirtualBox is installed, and next step is to create a new virtual machine. So click New, give the VM a name, for example, Ubuntu Lab VM. OS distribution should be Ubuntu and OS version should be Ubuntu 64-bit. Click Finish. Next step is to configure the resources. First, we will allocate the memory. The minimum memory needed is 4 GB. That is 4096 MB. More RAM is equal to better performance, but don't allocate all your system memory. Then we will create a virtual hard disk. So click Storage and add hard disk. 25 GB is recommended. Now we will attach the ISO image that we downloaded. So click the optical drive, then choose disk file, and from the download select the Ubuntu disk image. Now after attaching the ISO image, click OK and power on the virtual machine. Now the Ubuntu installer appears. If any message appears like this, just ignore this and click inside the screen and press the escape key to see what's going under the hood. You can press escape to return to the previous screen. Since this installation will take some time, I will pause this video and resume once this process is complete. When the screen appears, make sure English is selected. Click Next. Let the accessibility options be default. Click Next. Keyboard layout should be English. Let the internet connection be default, that is use wired connection. Click Next. On the option Install Ubuntu, click Next. Let the interactive installation option be selected. Click Next. Default selection is OK for our lab. Click Next. At present, we will not install any third-party software or download and install support for additional media formats. Click Next. So this option erases only the virtual disk, not your Windows computer disk. So click Next. For the lab, we will not select any encryption and file system. Let it be default. Click Next. Create your account. For example, student 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 lab VM, username student, and the password be student. System will automatically detect it a weak password, but for our lab, that's okay. Let the option be checked. Required my password to log in. Click Next. It will automatically detect the time zone, that is Asia Kolkata. In this case, click Next. Review your choices once and click Install. Now installation will start and it will start copying files from the ISO disk to your hard disk, and this process will take some time. To see what's running inside the hood, we can click this small icon here and it will show you a scrolling logs like this. We can return to the previous screen clicking this again. Since it will take some time, I will pause this video and resume it once the installation is complete. After the installation is complete, a screen will appear. Click Restart Now. It will take a while for the VM to reboot for the first time. Press the enter key. After a while, a login screen will appear and you will see the username of the user that we created, that is student. Type the password and press the enter key. Congratulations, you now have a working Linux system. On the first boot, you will see a welcome screen. Click Next. Optionally, you can enable the location services. Click Next. To help improve Ubuntu, enable both the options. Although these are optional, click Next. We can choose how Ubuntu looks. For example, dark theme. Click Next and complete the prompt. So let's first click the Applications menu. Here you can see some applications like calculator, text editor, terminal, etc. Let's click Settings. Here we can configure the system settings. For example, if we click Sound, and there is an option to increase or decrease the output volume. On the Ubuntu desktop, we can configure few settings like theme, etc. Similarly, on the keyboard, we can optionally add another keyboard layout. Let's close the settings. And again in the applications menu, let's click the terminal and type a few basic commands. For example, who am I? This will print the name of the user logged in. For example, student. Print working directory, the home directory of the user. present date time and the time zone. Next, let's open the Firefox browser and browse a few sites. On the welcome screen, click Save and Continue. Type a URL, for example, linux.org. Similarly, we can browse any other site on the Ubuntu desktop. What are the common beginner's mistakes? Too little RAM. If there is very less RAM, less than 4 GB, then it will make the VM very slow and it will take a lot of time for the installation to complete. Wrong ISO image. If the ISO file is not correct, then the installation will not be successful. Forgetting password. If you forget the password configured during the installation, you will not be able to log into the Ubuntu desktop on startup. Not attaching ISO. If the ISO file is not attached on the optical drive, then the installation will not start. Very important point is virtualization should be enabled in the BIOS of laptop or desktop. If it is disabled, it will not allow to install the VirtualBox. Key takeaways from this video are VirtualBox lets you learn safely. Ubuntu installation is very straightforward. Virtual machines are ideal for beginners. You now have a Linux lab. In the next video, we will explore the Linux file system and understand the directories like /home/etc/var and /temp.